Fashion is more than just clothes to me. It is the first place outside of my home growing up that I felt like I belonged. Growing up, I kind of felt invisible in my life. I was a smart kid. My family on both sides, like my extended family, y'all, they are hilarious. Like, they're the type of people that will draw you in. You're just like, I want to be around them. Funny, all that stuff. And then there was me. Serious, didn't know how to take a joke, the smart kid. Most of my life I wore uniforms, but in my late teens, I really got into fashion. And that's when people started paying attention to me, like me outside of, ooh, she's so smart. I became the girl who has all the purses, all the clothes and all that stuff. And it helped me be recognized. And so when I say fashion is more than just clothes, I mean, it helped me with my identity. Like, honestly, oh, my husband's home. Okay. Honestly, you can talk about me. You can say whatever you want about me. But if you say something about my clothes, you don't like my outfit, then we might have to square up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's on that level. I mean, I ain't really gonna square up with you, but you get what I'm saying. When I first started vlogging 5 years ago, it was because I was encouraged by people who I am friends with on Facebook. I would do these posts. It wasn't related to fashion, just talking about things that I'm going through. And they're like, you should start blogging. And I was like, okay. So that was my intention, So that was the reason why I started. But when I started blogging, I started really leaning into fashion more so than everything else. I mean, my captions were about life, but I started leaning in heavily into fashion. My first thing that was in my bio was rediscovering fashion after motherhood. Because I did. When I became a mother, I didn't really care about any of that. I lost myself completely. But I started focusing more on fashion and less as the time went on, algorithm, trying to keep up with it, trying to get all these followers and stuff. I started leaning heavily into fashion. So when I got the diagnosis 2 weeks ago, the day after, I was not in a good headspace. I had lost some of my faith. I got it back, thankfully, but and in that moment I started thinking, these are the things I need to talk about. Okay, I need to think about this stuff and talk about it. Talking about, everybody goes through something. The following day, I talked to the doctor who did my biopsy, and I felt better. So it's like I snapped back into fashion. Even though most of the videos you guys have seen were recorded before then, but it basically put me in a space for those 24 hours where I want to get back to talking about things other than fashion. I want to talk about things that we go through. Fashion is important, and I am not putting it down. Listen, my purses, they're like my besties. They're going to be here. But I do want to talk to you guys about different things. Well, yeah, I feel like I'm kind of rambling now. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of running out of words. I practiced this before in my head. But I'm running out of words. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for loving me for me, because trust me, I get it. I don't care how much you like someone's clothes, purses, or whatever. If you don't like their personality, you're going to keep it moving. Okay? So I do understand that fashion is what brought you here. But I am what kept you here. So thank you for that. And hey, my husband's in here now. But thank you guys for being here, and I love you so much. And Lord willing, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.